if we advance music, we try to advance ourselves more than anything else. You know, and I think one of the things that differentiates us from other bands is that we have a very good sense of the melodic feel of music. You know, there's a lot of melody happening, there's a lot of harmony happening within vocals, and I don't think, maybe that's not done so much, you know, and maybe that's what kind of makes us different.
But we're not trying to change music or anything, and if music changes, cool, you know, but we're not trying to break new ground, we're just doing what we do, and if it breaks ground, hell yeah. It's the individuals writing and how they feel, and if you want to believe them or not, or even, like, we never, anything Serge has ever written that's been political, or Darren that's been political, that's kind of cool. Anything they've written political hasn't been like preaching, like this is how you should feel. It's always like, this is how I feel, see it in my eyes, and do whatever you want, and we promote individuality and promote, you know, being yourself and finding yourself and not being led by others, not being a sheep but being a sheep herder, you know what I mean? So that's part of it. Don't do what we say, but raise awareness. That's what we're doing. That's more of what I want to say.
The main mistake that people make, mostly the media, the main mistake the media makes is that they label us purely a political band.
But we're not.
But we're much more a socially conscious band and environmentally conscious. But you know what? That we also speak about drugs, sex, alcohol, whatever, you name it. Happiness, sadness, all these things are represented in our music, but people don't see those things.
Him and I don't write the words.
You're talking to the wrong guys for that
question.
So
you're talking to the wrong guys. But, I mean, I know those guys really well, and I've been with them since the beginning, and, you know, our lyrics are written by how someone felt that morning or that day or that moment that they wrote that song or wrote that part. So it really doesn't have a specific, we don't have a specific agenda, you know, we don't have a specific message right now, or never really did. We do have a lot of thoughts and ideas throughout the day that you live, you wake up, you're sometimes hungry, you're sometimes pissed, you're sometimes horny, you're sometimes thinking about the war in Iraq or what, you know. So you write about all those things, and that's how our words are written. And we never like to explain our songs, which might have been one of your next questions, which has always been, no, good. Okay, then I don't have to say anything.
You know better.
That's kind of a weird question. It's called Mesmerize, Hypnotize. Mesmerize came out in May, and Hypnotize is going to come up somewhere before the new year. And it's a collection of songs that we recorded together, and that Darren wrote a lot of the music and some of the vocals. We all worked on it as a unit. It's our 4th and 5th release together as one. And once you buy Hypnotize, you're going to be able to put 2 records together and make 1 record packaging and music-wise. So it'll be a double record once you buy the 2nd piece. But individually, they're their own records. Kind of like a canvas, 2 canvases put together and make a painting and then take them apart and then show them to people at different times and then put them together. You have 1, but you also have 2 different parts. So I started like that, same kind of analogy.